Hello everyone, today we are going to be looking at round 12 of the Tata Steel Chess Tournament 2022. So let's jump straight into the games. On the first board here we have Fabiano Caruana versus Magnus Carlsen. The game started off with e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6 is the Sicilian defense, bishop b5, g6 castles. White puts his pawns in the center. Black also doesn't give white too much activity. And they both develop their pieces. And white gets this 3 pawns here. This pawn is weak. These 3 pawns stop this bishop, but this pawn gets captured and this pawn will get captured and then that one. So that's a weakness. Black plays queen d8, bishop b3, knight a5, rook c1, knight takes, pawn takes, and queen b6. Now he again gets his queen to attack the pawn. Queen a2, a5. Now he pushes this pawn to get this structure now. Black plays queen a6 here, c5. Now this pawn which is weak here has reached here, but now this is a passer pawn. Black plays bishop c6, rook b1, and black pushes the pawn. Here black plays queen e2, and it looks like black is going to create some tactics. And here Magnus plays rook into d4, and after takes, queen takes d2. He's an exchange down, but he has this passer here, and these two bishops are going to be very strong because now these pawns are not blocking it. White also doesn't have too much counterplay because this rook is being stopped by this bishop and pawn. This rook is being stopped by this pawn. This bishop is being blocked by his own pawns, and this queen is not in the center. White plays rook d1, queen f4. The queens get traded. Black gets the pawn, and black's bishops are very strong with extra pawns. White is not doing much, he's just moving his pieces and he's not trying to attack anything as such. Black has everything defended, and after some moves, after bishop d4, Fabiano Caruana resigns because he has this one pawn which has become a passed pawn. This is also a passed pawn, and this rook cannot do much. One trick is there, like rook b4, and if you take the pawn, then you lose your bishop. But Magnus would see that even if Fabiano tries to get his rook here, black will just get his king in the game and capture this pawn and promote these two pawns. So on the second board, Andrei Spenko versus Richard Rapport ended in a draw. On the third board, we have Vidit Gujarati versus Shakir Mamedyanov. The game started off with e4, b5, knight c6, bishop c4, the Italian game, bishop c5, c3, knight f6, d3. And the players develop their pieces. Black gets his knight back to support this pawn. Here he exchanges the pawns, and even though white has this 2 pawns in the center, black will try to play d5 soon and try to attack this pawn. d5, e into d5, knight into d5, b3, and they try to improve their positions. There's a train. The knight has to go back because his bishop controls the squares. And here white plays bishop into h6. Black plays queen into d4. Here he plays queen g4, which was a big blunder. He just missed f5, which is a straightaway double attack. Even though it's threatening mate, black defends it after removing this pawn, and Vidit resigned the game. On the fourth board, Anish Giri versus Nils Grandilis ended in a draw. On the fifth board, Sam Shankland versus Sergei Karakin. Here we have a result. The game started off with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, f3 to put his pawn in the center. c5, d5, b5 to deflect this pawn from supporting the e5 pawn, e4, d6, bishop d2, a6, and a4. Now white is trying to deflect this pawn. b takes c4, bishop takes c4, knight bd7. Here white gets a pawn, knight e5, and the bishops get traded. Bishop f4, this pawn is weak. c4 defends this pawn. Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight h3 to get his knight from this side maybe, or this side. Bishop to c5, now he can't castle. Queen e2, rook b8, knight f2, queen b7 attacks the pawn. White just castles, and after black takes that pawn, white plays queen into c4 and black plays bishop into f2. Now he cannot take because he loses the rook. So he plays king h1, and white is better here. So black cannot castle, and white is attacking black's king, and he can get checkmated after the rook comes in the game. Queen b3, queen c7, queen b6, queen into e5, king f7, knight d5, knight into d5, which was a blunder. He should have got his other rook in the game. But after knight takes d5, queen takes d5, king e7, queen e5, king f7, rook c1, black resigns because his rook is coming on c7. And there's queen into g7 mate, and Sam Shankland wins this match. On the 6th board, young Christoph Ruda versus Jordan Forrest ended in a draw. On the 7th board, Daniel Dubov was absent for the game because he had been tested COVID positive, so Pragnanda gets the full point. Now we are going to move on to the standings after round 12. Magnus leads the tournament with 8.5 out of 12 points, and he's the winner because in the last round he's facing Daniel Dubov, who has been tested COVID positive and will not show up for the game. Shakir Mamediyarov has 7.5 points. Richard Rapport also has 7.5 points. Anish Giri has 7 points. Andrei Sipenkov has 6.5 points. 4 people tie on 6 points. Young Christoph Duda and Sam Shankland have 5.5 points. Pragnanda has 4.5 points. Nils Grandelius has 4 points. And Daniel Dubov has 3.5 points. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.